I welcome us to the liturgy of the new year. And as the new year begins, many times we make resolutions. We prepare. We have looked forward. We are enabled to begin this year not because we are holy, not because we are upright, not because we merit it. Yet it is God's grace that has guided us, God that has blessed us in the past year and has enabled us to begin this year. And as we begin this year, God also blesses his people. He has instructed Moses and the priests, Aaron and others, on how to bless the people. May the Lord bless you. May he let his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The true face of God is actually in the newborn baby, Jesus Christ, whose birth we are still commemorating. And today, in a special way, the church has given us his mother to reflect and imitate her virtues. Today we celebrate the solemnity of the Mother of God. And this is a logical conclusion from what we celebrate, the incarnation of God. If Jesus Christ is God, truly God, as we recite in the Creed, and truly man as well, and if Mary is the mother of Christ, then logically, conclusively, Mary is the mother of God. This is a mystery. But this is also something that is revealed in this little babe wrapped in swaddling cloths and laid in a manger. And the church gives us Mary to reflect on because she is a worthy companion on the journey throughout this year with her maternal care. She loves us. She protects us. She guides us. She intercedes for us. She is always there. St. Paul in the second reading tells us, when the appointed time came, God chose to be born of a woman, subject to the law, in order to redeem those under the law. This means that we are the beneficiaries of what we celebrate. God becoming man, Mary becoming the mother of God, is all for our own good, for our own benefit. And we celebrate her today, who ponders and contemplates the words of God in her heart. We are invited to imitate that contemplative stance of Mary. And in what we celebrate today, Mary gives us a different posture from what we are used to. She invites us to listen to God before speaking. And not just to God, but also to listen to others in our dialogue with them. To be able to continue to understand, hear them out, listen, discern the purpose of God for you, discern the will of God for you, and then align your life, your thoughts, your decisions in accordance with what God plans for you. That is exactly what she did in that fiat. I am the handmaiden of the Lord. Let what you have said be done to me. She listened before confirming and speaking. She also invites us to pray before acting. The gospel today tells us that she contemplated, she treasured the word in her heart and pondered them over and over again. She ruminated over them. And this is also a stance of a contemplative. She treasured Jesus Christ, the Word made flesh, in her heart before even conceiving him in her womb. And in doing that, she becomes the Theotokos. St. Bernard tells us, once you have accorded to Mary, the Mother of God, Theotokos, then you have completed, summarized all the mysteries of Mary. And this mystery is drawn from the mystery of God himself, of the child that she gives birth to. Pray before acting, that God's will may be done. She also teaches us to trust before understanding. Did Mary understand everything that was said? Of course not. Did she trust God, what God said? Absolutely. And that is why she said yes, yet not understanding the mystery that she was invited to be part of. This is how we are invited to live this year that we have already started. Mary is a true mother who protects her children as she did the infant Jesus. Today is also a World Day for Peace. At the beginning of the year, we are invited to reflect on our own efforts in making for peace in the world. Peace does not necessarily mean absence of conflict, but it is the presence of right relationship. The right relationship with God, which eventually grows into right relationship with others, either as individuals, as groups, as a nation, but it's also a right relationship within ourselves. Because when we are at peace within, when we have internal peace, then we become instruments of peace, agents of peace, bringing peace to others, working for peace. This is what we celebrate. So if we want a peace in the world, it must begin in hearts that welcome Christ as Mary did. And peace grows where forgiveness is chosen over resentment. We are imperfect human beings. We hurt one another. But when we choose peace, when we choose forgiveness over resentment, over anger, over revenge, then we work for peace. That does not mean that the hurt does not exist. And that does not in any way encourage the perpetrator or the one who hurts to continue in that act. But it's also an invitation to a change of mind and then uphold the dignity of the other person and respect the other person's space. Peace also grows where humility is chosen over pride. Sometimes we don't make for reconciliation, we don't apologize, we don't acknowledge and accept the reconciliation initiated because of pride. What will people say if I forgive? Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but it's a sign of strength. It's maturity. It's a decision. It means one who journeys with God. So humility makes us to work for peace. And when we hold on to pride, then we destroy the peace and what we have built. And peace also grows where love is chosen over fear. God loved us so much that he has given his only Son that we may have life. And that love is what we are called to give to others. St. John of the Cross says, where there is no love, Sow love and you will reap love. We need to initiate it. We are initiating it not because we are weak. No. It is because we love the relationship. It means a lot and we want the peace for ourselves and for others. And everyone, irrespective of religion, irrespective of culture, irrespective of age, must work for peace. And Christ is the Prince of Peace. And Mary, the mother of Christ, becomes the mother of peace. And we're invited to journey with her throughout this year. So as we begin this new year, the church entrusts us into the maternal care of the Blessed Mary. She does not promise an easy path, but she promises us companionship. She will never abandon us, even when we don't understand, even when she doesn't understand. She is ever faithful. She went through the difficult moments with the child Jesus, fleeing into Egypt, the cross, everything. And she will join in with us, shielding us, protecting us, guiding us, interceding for us. And she points us always and gently to her Son. And in this regard, let us ask for the grace to walk this year with peace, with Mary, to treasure God's presence in ordinary moments as she did, pondering, having that contemplative stance, and to let Christ to be born anew in our lives, that this may reflect in our relationship with others and with the world around us. May Mary, the Holy Mother of God, teach us how to begin well, to begin not with anxiety, not with fear, but with trust, with faith, with love, not with noise, but with prayer and with hope. And anyone who hopes and trusts in the Lord will never be disappointed. Happy New Year to you all.